Hello, everybody. Well, now it's in the afternoon, I think. I don't even know what time it is. I got that other sewing machine finished, but this one here is a white. It's a 1505. It was like I think she said it wasn't like running correctly. I don't remember. I had so many sewing machines before this one. I can't remember what this one was about. But I think she said something about like the needle was hitting. I found a little pin, like a little teeny pin, and found out it goes inside the thing to guide her. I can't remember what it's called. It's kind of like a guider. It's for the case where the casing goes in at, but it's a little round thing, and there's like a little post at the bottom. And that post fell out. Somehow it got into her gear, and it caused the gear to kind of grind a little. But it didn't hurt the gear. Good thing they're all steel gears. It didn't really hurt it. It did put a little dent in the little oh, it was so tiny. I thought about keeping it and showing everybody, and I thought, forget that, it's crazy. So anyway, but I went ahead and shoved it in there and twisted it really good, and it's not coming out, but now it's holding the whole place in. See, the thing is, it has to be in that little slot to keep the whole thing from not shifting. And since it was shifting on her and it was acting funny, I got that fixed. And I rebent this back up. It was bent down, and I don't know how you'd get this thing off with that bent down. So I bent that right back up and pushed this little lever thingy back in. So that's going to be great. What else did I do? I cleaned it all out, and I found a bunch of really strange things. Like I told her, I don't know what this is. It was a piece of metal. I don't know. It was kind of all twisted down in there. It took me a while to get it off. I took her old label off. There was a label here. It went from another customer, I guess, or someplace in North Carolina she took it to. And then I found this. It was wrapped around the bottom of her inside. I thought it was a piece of thread, but by the time I got it out, it was this little thing. I said, what the heck is that? Who knows? I think it's a piece of paper, but I'm not really sure. It was kind of greased up pretty good. But anyway, and I found a little bit of like dust bunnies and some lint and other things in there. When I took the label off, it was right here. But now I have to figure out what I did with my labels. So who knows what I did with them. Anyway, so this is a really cool sewing machine. It runs really nice. I had cleaned out this drawer. I guess her little little oil thing leaked. So I put everything, after I washed it, I put everything in a bag. So this is, I think this is the little oil thing. Or no, that's all still kind of wet from oil and everything. And I kind of cleaned off the oil. This little oil contraption, I put in a baggie. I put them all in the baggie. The only thing I didn't put in the baggie, I gave her some new needles because she had Singer needles, and Singer needles do not work on a white sewing machine. I'll tell you right now. I've seen too many people think they can, but they end up having so many difficulties. It's just not good. So I gave her a new packet, gave her 5 needles, and replaced the 5 needles I took from her. And but all her little attachments are back in, all cleaned up, and everything looks really good. So anyway, and that thing basically slides off and slides back on, so you can actually do stuff like that on here. I like the white sewing machines, especially the ones that are real colorful and everything. And so I have this set up for like a thinner cotton. It's usually between a 3 and a 4 is where that needs to be set. There's a little lever there. This has got the little dot here that tells you where everything's at. I have it halfway down because that's what you do for cotton. If you want it doing for denim, you push it all the way down. Somebody told me that the sewing machine is good for leather, and I said, or pleather, or whatever heck. But I says, I don't know. The motor doesn't look as big as like the last sewing machine I had. Or you leave it all the way up, and it makes it the presser foot to be a little bit looser, so you have more guidance on it. Let's see. This is your reverse right here, and this is your stitch selector. This rolling doesn't really have too much. It just has a tension stitch selector and a reverse. Let's see. This is how you change the light bulb. You open this up to change light bulb. I looked in here, didn't see anything wrong in there, cleaned it out, and I put more oil back in there. So that's all done. She has a secondary spool, so she wanted to put thread on here and then twist it around this little guy here and bring it back here. She could wind her bobbin by pushing this in. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is the, yeah, I don't know if that one disengages. I think this might disengage. I really don't know. I didn't look into that. She didn't give me a book, so I can't really tell you too much about it. This is the way you thread it. From the thread, it comes in the back and comes in this way. And it hooks up into, there's like a little lever right here. It hooks up into, comes down through this way. Make sure your foot is on the highest position. It opens up the chambers right here. See the chamber? See, when you close that down, chamber don't open. It doesn't even move, okay? Pull that up. That chamber opens up, so that makes that thread get down in there, okay? Then you put the thread down through here, and you come back up this way. And the uptake is down here, but it's supposed to be up here. And you pull the uptake, and you put the thread in there, and then bring it back down. Put it in this hookup, then the hookup where the needle is down again. I'm sorry, I'll always have the needle down when I'm going to be moving the thing around. But anyway, and you put it in here and into the needle, okay? So then when you're done, you put your foot down. Then over here is a button, and that turns the light on, okay? Technically, this sewing machine is always engaged, but, you know, the best thing to do, just to keep anybody from getting hurt on it, is to unplug it, okay? Anyway, and I have it stitching really nice. I got some zigzags here and some regular straight stitch and some drop stitching here and there, over there. And, but I wanted to show you how it sounds and see how it's being used. Much more quieter. Now, the only thing is making a noise is this thing is wobbling around on top here. I might just make sure these are real good and tight for her. Anyway, then I'll go this way and I'll show you. This is the thread. Can you guys see it? There you go, thread there, and then you pull it this way, and it's stitching pine on that side. Okay, and I'm not going to show you too much on this one. I just wanted to give her a brief, you know, show her what I did and when it's good now and it's running beautifully and everything. Make sure I show you how the reverse works. You push this reverse down, and that machine should reverse it, and then pull it forward. Like that. It runs great. She's got a machine that's working really wonderful. There's where I reversed. And look on this side for the reverse. Yep, still working great. So now she can come pick up her sewing machine. I think she's going to be really proud. It's going to be like running like a brand new sewing machine, like she just bought the darn thing or something. And but other than that, it's in good condition. She has a plastic case for it. The original case for this machine was like a basic leather with a wooden handle type thing, but I think she got a different case for it. It's a little white case. It's like a case that you used to buy anywhere, but then they got rid of that one and gave you this real cheap flimsy ones that I don't really like that much. Anyway, but this is a really good sewing machine. This one's, you know, if you had to go buy one, you know, refurbished or anything, it's about $150 is what you're going to be paying. If you find one in a thrift shop or something for $50 and it runs, but it's kind of got problems, then you can always bring it here. Or you could always just, you know, find somebody that in your area that can fix your sewing machine and get it fixed. I mean, because they're pretty good sewing machines. I mean, there's a couple people that have write-ups about it saying it can sew leather and things, but I don't know. I mean, I looked at the motor and everything. It's not as big as the motors the last sewing machine I just got done doing. This motor is a little bit smaller, so I don't know. If you put the right size needle in, this one's a 14. I think I gave the lady some 12s, and then there's some 14s. 12s are mostly for like cotton. 14s are for like denim to a little bit heavier material. 18s are even for like something stronger, like maybe some heavier, even heavier denim, or maybe some leather. It all depends what kind of leather it is. You know, you could sew in the sewing machine. Some leather you can't not put through, like that really heavy cowhide. Other than that, she's going to be able to pick up her sewing machine. I got to figure out what I did with my dang stickers. I had tons of these little stickers, and I bought like 200. How can I lose 200 stickers in my house? Who knows? Anyway, I just want to let you guys know that this is not my sewing machine. This is a customer sewing machine. She's going to get it back. And if you have any questions, I can try to remember some things. It takes universal needles. It doesn't take Singer. It does not take the old Kenmore sewing machine needles. I even have some old Kenmore sewing machine needles. The universal means that they make them specially for these kind of sewing machines. Anyway, have a blessed day. I have another one I got to work on next. I'm not even sure. It's really super heavy. I hope I can get it picked up. But hopefully I get it done today and get it put on here so all you guys can have fun looking at these videos. I know a lot of people like to watch the sewing videos and what I've been doing to refurbish them or to get them up and running again. Anyway, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.